Good day, my name is Kim Elton. This is The Difference Report. My guest today is Mr. Bruce Sanderson. He is the CEO of NetworKeeper Solutions. Mr. Sanderson has more than 25 years in leading-edge technology fields, encompassing virtually all aspects of the telecommunications industry, from customer premise to international networks. He's held C-level positions in a number of cable, wireless, broadband, telecommunications, and public companies. He also sits on the board of directors for Family Services North Shore in his hometown, North Vancouver in British Columbia. In addition to sitting on several advisory boards for technology companies, he's always had a personal focus on making a difference in his community and the industries he works in. He's the senior spokesperson for the BC Green Energy Advocacy Group, and he's held senior positions in a number of fraternal organizations with charitable goals as their main focus. Welcome to The Difference Report.
Thank you for having me. I'm pleased to be here.
Good to have you here, Bruce.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm pleased to say that you've become a good friend, so I'm looking forward to this.
Absolutely.
Well, tell me, with all of the experience that you have and everything you've accomplished in your life, what gets you up in the morning now? What's the future look like, and what are you doing?
There's a lot of things. I think what we're currently working on right now is a number of areas associated with data centers and the issues surrounding security and these types of things that before we were focused on the cyber attacks, which are obviously prevalent today. Sony is being front and center in that whole field. But we're also faced with the issues that confront us in terror threats now. We have to look at the physical security, not just the IT. We used to make sure that somebody had a pass card to get in and
this is very timely. This is in the news today. We're really confronting a lot of this sort of thing. Security is a big issue.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we're looking at it from a whole different standpoint now, and redundancy, multiple networks, because there are, well, you can imagine if somebody was able to go and take out all of our connections, let's say in Vancouver, and there are some key focal areas that the hubs that could be affected and do incredible damage.
So you're speaking not just of cyber, what's going on in the cloud and the network, but the actual physical locations.
The physical
themselves.
structure
That's
themselves.
That's what NetKeeper Solutions is all about?
It's part of what we're doing, and it's a big area going forward. I think we really have to take a serious look at that, because it impacts so many different areas. It could be emergency communications. All those types of things can be taken out in one fell swoop if it's not protected. So that's one area that we're working in. And then the other area that we're seeing a lot of interest with an aging population is the fields of telemedicine. One, from a standpoint of the costs, we have to look at new ways to the traditional method of medicine, of going to the doctor's office or sitting in an emergency ward for 3 hours at a time, or this types of things. We have to find new ways to address that, and we are with technology, using technology. Tremendous advancements being made. I heard the other day that a 4-year-old boy in Australia received the first artificial pancreas. And it's amazing advances. But what we're looking at is utilizing the connectivity that we have through technology, the internet and so on and so forth, to bring, not just in third world countries or developing nations and so on and so forth, but right here at home, there's ways to advance that offering so that we make it more cost effective, so it's not the strain on the federal budget and the provincial budgets, but also that it's more timely.
So security, you're looking at medical. Give us a little bit more specific exactly what NetworKeeper does.
Well, we're actually NetworKeeper / FiberLinks Communications, because we're also into fiber. We
part of the whole connectivity.
Yeah, exactly. It all sort of ties together. The features of, one, how do you physically connect all these places? 2, how do you keep them secure? And 3, what do you do with them to best utilize what today's world needs?
The human side of it.
Yeah, exactly. What do we do with this that's actually going to take us to the next level? One of the things that's interesting that I was really excited, my granddaughter sent me her first email. She's 7. And what I found interesting is the schools now are starting to teach right at kindergarten, grade 1 level, how to behave responsibly on the internet and how to protect yourself.
Right.
So I was very
Long
excited
overdue, I
about
would
it.
think.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's great. So I was really pleased to see that that the schools are now starting to do those sort of things. All of it had to change because the traditional method that perhaps you and I grew up with, where the teacher fed us information, of course nowadays the kids want to pull it. They can pull it
Right,
faster
right.
than you can feed it to them.
Right,
So,
right.
so all of those things come into play there. It's an exciting new world, and I think the future holds a lot of fascinating things that we'd like to be part of. We're
So you're
hoping-
not slowing down yet.
No, not even close.
Well, you were telling me the other day that your wife said, you know, Bruce, you got to figure out what you want to do when you grow up. It sounds like you've kind of found out what you're going to
I
do.
found a few things, but she's still, questioning what
Because you got
where
your,
we're going.
your hands in so many different
exactly.
things.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So.
Well, it's been a real pleasure talking to you today, and
Great
hope to have
pleasure
you back
talking to you.
again soon. And good luck with all your endeavors, and particularly with family services and all the good things that you're doing in your community. Congratulations. And
Thank you for
very
having
much.
me. Thank you.
And thank you.